Civilian. YouTube. Dude, when he stands up sideways on the rock. Oh my god.
Why is he even in the match? Why are civilians in a multiplayer match? I'll be entirely honest, this entire video and stream just kind of feels like deja vu. To quickly jump in ahead of the stream highlights, which are me going over the game, Men of War 2 that is, and talking about it, you know, my thoughts on it. I actually have already played the game. We actually already did a playtest, and then further on a beta, and there was some other events and such. Last year, actually, over a year ago. Funnily enough, all of the feedback that I saw given by myself or other testers is being ignored. It is all still in the game. Everything that I was like, this is terrible, it really should be taken out, or this needs to be changed heavily, or whatever. Nope, it's just the same stuff that I looked at last year. So it really feels like a blast from the past kind of thing. In a way, I'm kind of glad, because for once I have a clear, nice mallet to use against the people who always get mad at me for making fun of early access games. Not that this game is, though I thought it was until I looked at the fucking Steam page. Apparently it isn't. But the point is, we gave all of this feedback. We told them over a year ago, these are the changes no one's gonna like. You need to change this needs to be removed, that's changed, you need to make that better, yada yada, all this stuff. And that was over a year ago, and the game that I played today, I have the exact same complaints with. The quick and easy review is that I don't know why you would even buy this when Gates of Hell currently exists and is playable and is more fun and is cheaper and lags less. Look, it's an always online game. You have to connect to a server to play the tutorial, to play campaigns, to play skirmish missions. You have to connect to a server to do that. People are experiencing lag in single-player missions. It is unacceptable. It's ridiculous. It tells me that since this is effectively a game salvaged from Men of War Arena, that it still is just Men of War Arena. That they've never actually designed the capability for it to play offline. There's something even crazier than that, but I'm gonna let Stream Rimmy tell ya. So, enjoy the highlights, and yeah, I would not recommend this game. Goodbye. In one of the Steam reviews, in fact, I am gonna pull this over, because this is why I want to talk about like the Steam reviews and stuff first, because this game is fucking strange. They reply with this, which really confuses me. The always online feature is present only for the launch, and it's there to maintain rewards, leaderboards, and to prevent players from cheating. We are, however, already working on a patch that will allow single-player modes to be played offline. What? Like, this shouldn't be a patch. This should be the default. Why? And if it is to prevent players from cheating, then why are you patching it to remove it? It's not going to prevent any players. Just what? What? What the fuck? This is the most confusing thing I've seen yet. This is incredibly confusing. I don't understand this at all. This is the strangest decision I've seen. I played this game more than a year ago, and these were my problems. One of the things I said to them was I can't get into matches because I can't start a server in single player. So I can't even run a mission. Now, the first thing I noticed once I got in here is that the UI is actually one of the worst fucking UIs I've seen in a while. This is just disgusting. What is specifically this part of the UI right here? This is grotty, and I hate it. And please hire a UI or UX designer. Also, there's just no backing to any of the UI over here. You'll notice it's just buttons. This is a release that people are paying for, and people are paying a fucking decent amount for. It's an expensive game, isn't it? 66 Australian dollars.
I saw the
okay, yeah, no, they are straight up health bars. Have a look. I don't get how every game they've ever released with health bars in it, everyone's immediate response is take the fucking health bars out. And then they put it in for the next game, and they're like, why are people telling us to take the health bars out? It's like every time. On the left door image when the tanks select. Oh, that one over here.
Oh.
Man, this UI design is absolutely dog shit. Why is repairing here? Why is exit vehicle and destroy it is here? And then normally leave the vehicle is here. And that's not even normally leave the vehicle, that's drop off at location as well, so it's not even the same button I was talking about. God fucking damn it. The Men of War series has a practically schizophrenic development kind of history. In fact, these guys who are working on this right now are actually some of the original devs. which sounds weird, but they're not the devs that made the games that everyone still talk about. They're the devs who made the original games that I played. So this is through Best Way, right? So you'll notice, this was the original Men of War, Best Way, Digital Mindsoft, Fulgrim, okay? They also worked on Soldiers, Heroes of World War II, which was like the precursor to Men of War, right? That was Best Way and Fulgrim. And then Best Way is back for Men of War 2. If we look over here, Best Way and Fulgrim. However, in between Best Way working on Men of War and Men of War 2, you might think, oh, Men of War? Men of War 2. No, that game came out 15 years ago. In between, there has been a couple of games by Digital Mindsoft, who I also don't like in my own times. Digital Mindsoft, I think, fucked up as well, because they ended up releasing, they worked on Men of War, they released Men of War Assault Squad, Men of War Assault Squad 2, which are both of, I think, hands down, the most popular versions of the game. But these are because they're mostly best for multiplayer, and they have the campaigns, the other ones included in them. They're just not made as well. Like a bunch of the cutscenes and shit and various objectives are broken. But that's that. They also did Men of War 2 Assault Squad Cold War, which is one of the worst games I've ever reviewed. And they gave me the keys for that game, and then I made a video called Why You Shouldn't Buy Men of War 2 Cold War. And it got a fuckload of views. And the fucking game flopped hard. That is 25% positive reviews, 75% negative. It was horrible. Anyway, they then, now don't worry because it gets crazier, it keeps going. They then made Call to Arms. Now this was also a bad game because this was a modern version of Men of War, but it was, so as you can see, it's like modern soldiers and such, right? We're not done with the history lesson yet, guys, because these were also the publishers only for that. But we're like, okay, Call to Arms, shit game. Everyone was like, this is a bad game. It was also one of the games that introduced the HP bars for vehicles, right? This Call to Arms had HP bars rather than fucking, what do you call it? Physical damage, and then they changed that after a while, I think. Either way, it wasn't well reviewed at the time. People shat on it heavily. It's been more positively reviewed now, and the main reason for that, Gates of Hell Ostfront, which wasn't even made by them, but was made by Barbed Wire Studios, who are effectively like modders and like, you know, independent game developers who ended up getting the chance to work on a, not a DLC, but a standalone version of this, except I think when I say standalone, I think I actually need, they might have removed the requirement, but you needed to own Call to Arms to own this. It looks like they may have actually removed that requirement. Yeah, we're doing a bit of a lore stream right now, college, just to cover everything and get everyone up to date. I think they may have removed the Call to Arms requirement here, because you used to have to own Call to Arms to own this, which gave Call to Arms a massive boost, because Gates of Hell Ostfront is probably the best Men of War game since the original Men of War, since probably Assault Squad 2, right? And again, not made by any of the 3 original devs that have worked on it. Right? This is an independent group of guys. By the way, Barbed Wire Studios, lovely people. Fucking excellent people. We have Barbed Wire Studios who've made Gates of Hell. We've got Digital Mindsoft. We've got Best Way. We've got Fulgrim Publishing, who have all worked on different types of the games. Right? And then there's also, I think, Men of War Red Tide. Who made that? Why is that only $1? That was made directly by Fulgrim Publishing. What the fuck? So as you can see, there are a million different variants of Men of War, and they don't exactly line up with each other. I don't get how yet again we've ended up with fucking health bars for vehicles. This is never going to be the way I want to play Men of War. I do not want health bars, Sam I Am. I do not want them. I was actually asked, by the way, to be sponsored for this game. I think already from what I've seen, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be sponsored for this. I don't want to be sponsored so that I can say my true and like, actual feelings about a game. Right now, I don't see any reason that I would ever recommend this over Gates of Hell. Gates of Hell is just a functional, well-working game. What the fuck happened? What the fuck?
Happen there?
What the fuck just happened? Oh, here's my ally, by the way. His Jeep is currently fucking drifting sideways.
Virtual insanity.
By the way, I'm out of units. There you go. That's my unit cap. Here you go. This is my entire unit cap. This artillery piece, this Jeep, 5 guys, and this M1 machine gun and cannon. It's an anti-aircraft gun. That is my entire army. As you can see, I'm 15 out of 15. I can now call in no more units. I cannot crew anymore. So this is another thing that I actually hated. Let's see if there's a thing I can crew around here. Okay, so here, watch this. Not enough CP to use an allied unit. We reported this! We reported this and it's still in the fucking game! You can't recrew shit in my Men of War game because they wanted to avoid you crewing too many weapons at once. I think this design is so anti-Men of War, it's insane. It's actually insane to me that you would make a Men of War game and include that. You can still steal enemy things, just not allied ones. So if the enemy brought an MG42 up, I could steal that. But if my own guys lose their machine gun, but I'm full up on the CP cap, I can't crew it. Rimmy, capturing vehicle/artillery costs CP. This is only true when capturing or entering, this is from the devs, or entering your own or allied empty vehicles in order to prevent players from deploying more units on the field than CP limit allows. Capturing enemy vehicles does not cost you command points, however. One of the best parts of Men of War is like, when you're digging in, you're like, grab the MG! Holy shit, reman the AT gun! We need to get on the AA! Like that kind of shit. And yet, this is my entire army. That's it, right here is my entire army. Oh wait, I got 5 more points. Don't worry, we get 10 more points in the 3rd stage. So I can now include 1 more unit. I actually can't include any of the tanks though, because they're all like 8 fucking... Yeah, that's... an M19 self-propelled AA gun is 6 points. The priest is 8 points. I guess I can get some SMG infantry, and they're 1 point each. So, with 30 points, which is the max that you can get in a battalion's game, you get 30 infantry. Build watchtower with machine gun.
Does that cost you control points?
What the fuck? Do those engineers just spawn out of thin air? Huh? Let's, hold on, get... oh my god, that's fucked. That's actually so dumb. That is so dumb!
Now that watchtower you built earlier, does that come with a man in it with the MG?
No.
It has the MG in it, but you have to man it yourself.
Which...
Also,
is this a CP-free machine gun, I wonder?
Attack the marked position.
Seems like it. You're 20 out of 20.
Yeah. Okay, this is a CP-free one. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the placement for the bunker is like so bad. Bunker here. That's so bad. That's such a fucking shit idea. Because that means you can just like spawn bunkers at the front line out of nowhere with no preparation. That's so fucking dumb.
Like it's red alert.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's actually horrible. I'm sorry. I didn't even remember that being in the thing. I remember when medics would use it. And I don't get why. Why do they have the dynamic trench system where you actually have to dig the trenches? Like, here we go. If we do this, look at this. He actually has to dynamically dig the trench. See, this, I like. This is neat. This is a guy digging a trench. That's fucking fun. But
It's cool.
the fucking engineers just spawning out of air is so dumb. Oh, they spawn a bit further back. It looks like they have like a safety range. I don't know if they shoot, but they can certainly die.
They are? No, I see them popping rounds off.
Yeah, no, they shoot. They do shoot. That means you can potentially counter an infantry push by spawning engineers on them.
Ooh, that's kind of neat.
That's a cool fucking vehicle.
Sure is.
Dude, I love this thing though. Look at the extendo wheels it's got. Holy shit.
Very goofy.
Fucking gotta
Fan.
take them off, take them on, you know?
I like the
Huge
little box
thing.
they get.
Yeah, this is a huge fucking thing. Oh my god. Hello, war. What the fuck? Are you for... Okay.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier that they passed directly off a cliff, which is fucking crazy.
Okay, alright.
The game's good then, right?
No, buddy.
This might just
No,
be
it still has the exact same things I complained about a year ago. Oh god, right. It's one of these things as well. So you run out of units as well.
vehicle limits.
Yeah. So you actually run out... I only had one of those? Fuck me. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. That's not how that used to work. Okay. Bye, Tiger. No, chat just pointed out it's a 10-minute estimated time. That's not...
That looks like placeholder. 10-minute flat, perfect.
That
estimate
doesn't
time.
seem right. That can't be correct. That
seem
has
right
to
at
be just
all.
like a fake UI element. That can't be
I think it is.
real. This is genuinely gonna be a 10-minute timer. This is actually horrible. I'm genuinely sorry. You cannot do an RTS on launch day with a 10-minute timer for matches. I can find an Assault Squad 2 match in less time than it's gonna take me to find one here. And I have to join a server for that. I mean, I'm gonna give it another minute, but if it's still not working, okay, loading server. Okay, we're in. That took. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting?
Wow.
Are you shitting me? Are you
Why-
seeing what
why?
I'm seeing?
Why?
Why?
Why do that?
Why?
You just swap the two.
Why? What? Yeah, and you know, the AI here in multiplayer as well. Oh, fucking Christ, this is unplayable. I am using, by the way, a 3090 Ti, and I have like an i9 990K. 9900K, rather, I think. What the fuck? I guess, like, enemies spotting me? What the fuck? Oh, this I actually like. This is a good feature. This shows you when enemies are shooting outside of your vision. Suck my dick. What? What? What?
What's going on there? Oh,
Did he just?
wow. That guy who
Did
was
he just
burned out
drop
didn't get
bombs
caught,
that
huh?
didn't explode? Oh my god. Oh my god. If the bombs hit the ground, they don't explode. The only bomb that exploded was the one that hit the house.
Oh,
What the fuck? That can't be right. What the fuck? Men of War is a game all about capturing vehicles, but you'll notice fully exploded vehicle, fully exploded vehicle, fully exploded vehicle, fully exploded vehicle, fully exploded vehicle. What else have we got? Anything else? There'll be a couple more. Basically, every tank around here has died instantly as opposed to being decrewed and then potentially being recrewed by either the enemy or my own team. Right? That's like one of the core appeals of Men of War is the recrewing system. Like that's kind of the thing that sets it apart as being unique, is the fact that you can steal vehicles and equipment and such. I mean, this is a fucking boring match, I'll be honest. Oh, there you go, they just bombed me. And as you'll see, I survived because my HP says I'm on 19 HP. I survived that direct bomb landing on my tank. Oh, there we go. Now I finally died. And that was another thing someone said, by the way, that I agree with fully. As you'll notice, when you deploy infantry, they all just come out with the same shit. These aren't squads, these are 5 versions of the same guy. So many questions about this game.
he's hitting the civvy shuffle.
Yeah. Aha.
Just turned to look at you, didn't
Okay. Uncomfortable.
he? Okay.
Let me hit him with one of these.
No way. There's no way. Health bars. Health bars. Health bars. Those health bars.
That
so
should not have
crazy.
happened. Oh, well, okay, I gotta run my infantry. Okay. Wait a second, why does this plane say it has like a shit ton of bombs?
That's a great question. Oh, there it goes.
Wait, you can
Anymore, no.
change what bombs they're using? Hold on.
Wait,
Hold
you
on,
guys
hold
do
on.
it on like the fucking fly? Oh,
I
this one
think
only has
so.
the air bombs, but can you make it do like a strafing run with the 50s? Or?
Like, yeah, can I do strafing? Yes, it just doesn't.
yeah.
What the fuck? What the
Feel
fuck?
Still
It
going?
just goes. It goes the full length of the map. Why?
Goes-
There's a mine fucking. What do you call it? Roller.
But like, oh, oh my god!
What just happened? Did he just hit mines and die? Did a mine roller
think-
just hit mines and die?
I think the mine roller rolled over 80 personnel mines
And lost
killed
crewmen.
guys and lost crewmen.
So this is what I was talking about, by the way. This is the infantry squad. Yep. Okay, this one still exists. So you'll notice these guys do actually have different weapons. They also have an AI thing beneath them. you can't individually select these guys. See?
Yeah, that is fucking horrible, dude.
If I call like a bomb
these ones
squad
don't have
here,
jump eggs. These guys have
Right.
sticks. Interesting.
these guys I can select individually, right?
We're all buttoned up. Got your back.
These guys are always as one. I said this feature needed to leave.
Follow me, guys.
This feature is fucking terrible. And it's still in the game. And you'll notice as well, these guys take 3.5 CP to deploy. It is so fucking awful. I despise this feature. You can never split them out, right? They're always the same team. You always have to give them orders as a group. I don't think you can pick up items with them. I don't think you can crew vehicles with them. It's almost like they want you to not play realism. I mean, yeah, that's the thing, is you can't be, as a dev, be like, I don't think you've tried the realism mode. Why'd you make the bad mode the default one then, buddy? So yeah, this is definitely not in realism mode right now. Also, fucking Christ, the frames! It's so, there's like 3 units! How am I lagging? Now, one thing I will give them that I actually do like, although I don't know why they decided to do it like this, that was stupid of them, why not just make it on the same line? They made standing, kneeling, and prone separate buttons. I actually like that. That's actually, in my opinion, a good change. Because there was nothing worse than rotating through the standing phases to try and get the one you needed. But I don't know why they wouldn't just put it on the same line. Too far?
Far.
What does
Too
that
far.
mean?
138 meters, my friend.
That says I'm in range as well. Too far? Get fucked. Again, all of these vehicles are fucking exploding. It's not like the old ones. The vehicles are definitely still too weak. And then there's all the other issues, like the fact that I'm still fucking lagging in a 2v2. I have a top-of-the-line PC. I should never be lagging. If I'm lagging, some poor fuck on their, like, Intel integrated graphics is gonna kill themselves.
Here's a fun thing, Rimmy, actually. It says that you have 100 pop cap, but every single vehicle just had their pop cap upped. Like, the M3 Lee was 6 cap in the 15 cap version, now it's 20. So what actually changed?
So what the fuck matters? Ah!
This game's just gaslighting you into thinking that something's changed. It is, yeah. You have the M8 missile selected. There's an air bomb at the bottom. You can
I see. Wait, maybe I can switch.
It drops 2 bombs. There you go.
So, like that. Okay, so that's how you try. And that's the broken bombs that don't even work.
Yep, those suck.
And then we have the airstrike. This drops 12 bombs. This uses the guns. This is how you call stuff in, like... Oh, man, this game has some fucked UI. Anyway,
Jesus.
Oh my god!
God
Meanwhile... Oh wait, the bombs worked that time!
Wait, those ones looked normal.
Why
And
the
they actually
fuck
left
did
craters too. So what is going on?
What is going on? Not here, buddy. Not here.
Nuh-uh.
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 Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Chill out. Yeah, you're getting that house, dude. You're getting it. There's definitely people in there.
Good work, friend.
Yep.
What the fuck is the plane doing?
No way. Dude. Holy shit.
Can I play this game's regards? I've only played co-franchise. If you've only played the co-franchise, I would highly recommend you don't play this game. If you haven't played the co-franchise, I would also highly recommend you don't play this game. Kangaroo is also here. She's just being silent and weird.
But she's trying.
Did you see that briefly? The American didn't have his textures loaded. Oh, the German didn't have his textures loaded. Is this... Are they trying to make it clear that he's not a Nazi? I think that's what they're trying to do.
Well, you know, they weren't all bad.
I mean, he's gone off the screen, by the way. He's gone.
Yeah.
I just realized.
My conviction that it's possible to be outside politics.
What?
New massacre.
Insane statement for a soldier in the Wehrmacht in 1944.
Like, Nazis look bad these days, but this makes you look worse trying to, like, de-evil them for the campaign they're in.
It's making it worse that it just hasn't followed it. The camera's just stuck on the train tracks. What's going on? Imagine the backlash that a pro-Nazi character though. That's not true though. There's plenty of fucking, plenty of games that have come out with Nazis that are playing Nazis who are like, yeah, for the Fatherland, and then they push forwards and they win and everything, you know? Like, fuck, Steel Division had Nazis who were pro-Nazi, but that's because we know that these are World War II Nazis. Like,
it's a historical game.
Yeah, it's a historical game. It's so much worse to go like, can't you believe that there were soldiers who just wanted to fight but actually didn't like the Nazis at all? They didn't like the Nazis at all, but they did just fight consistently in the Wehrmacht without ever doubting anything at all and without doing anything to the contrary, but they're not Nazis. And it's like, look, I get that you can be part of the Nazi party, you can be part of the Wehrmacht, there's very different things, but the Wehrmacht itself did a lot of bad shit. The Wehrmacht was not clean by any means. All right, trying to do this like weird thing where the guy opens with how much he hates Nazis. It just feels like you're trying to whitewash what happened, what the German Wehrmacht did. And the Wehrmacht did some very horrible shit.
A lot like they're all
Why is this guy called a chicken? Why is he full of chickens?
Big arrow points to his tummy.
Full of chickens. They still haven't shut the fuck up, by the way.
Yeah, this is crazy. So that was just a
That was
long-ass
genuinely
cutscene
just
to
them
walk around.
yapping.
That was
my
like, what,
God.
10 minutes? 5 minutes? You wasted time?
Finally, mission starts.
During that whole yap session, I finished coloring my sketch, by the way.
I wonder what that'll actually do for me. Alright.
Hey,
yeah? Yeah?
Stook?
Yeah?
Stook, what you do?
Okay.
Stook?
The pathfinding is really good.
It's actually some of the worst pathfinding I've ever seen in a
He could have just turned on the spot and whatever. Right.
In fact, he had flat turns to look to where the road was and decided to do a full 360, drive up onto that patio, and then drive off it.
Oh my god, they actually lived. Easy. I would not expect to see any more of Men of War 2 out of me. Cause, yeah, I don't know, unless they actually fix the game. But, I mean, hey, I gave him a year to fix the game. I gave him a year. Again, we all gave the same feedback as to like, this isn't good, this isn't good. It's the same fucking shit. I actually got asked multiple times to do like Men of War multiplayer live streams where they were like, we want you to, do a big multiplayer match. And I was like, have you guys changed stuff? And like, no. Like, no, we're not doing that. Like, God. Would you rather play more Men of War 2 or Dust again? I'd rather play Men of War 2, yeah. Dust was less fun. Like, Dust was really just anti-fun to me. At least with Men of War 2, I could play the campaign missions and get a bit of entertainment out of that, out of, like, laughing at the campaigns, but... Ugh, yeah, this is just fucking meh. Anyway. Alright, let's switch over to Gates of Hell. I have had enough of this game.